Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus Syracuse. Is it the Orangemen? I'm not really sure. We need to find out there. We're a little disorganized tonight, or at least I am. I shouldn't speak for Josh. He looks impeccable as always. This kid's like a walking model, let me tell you. But that's good. That's good because it balances me out. They're calling everyone to their feet now for the national anthem. We've had our lineups. We'll get that to you in just a second. We're going to go ahead and try to go to house mic for this. We'll be back in a sec.
Playing guitar tonight, please welcome Jordan Wicks.
Well, not a bad rendition.
How about that? That was fun to watch. That was fun to hear, too.
Especially when they caught him off guard. They asked him to do that about 5 minutes ago.
Not even 5 minutes ago. Good for him, though. I'm surprised he had his guitar here.
And it was either going to be him or they were going to make Josh sing. So
They did ask me to do that. They did.
I have a feeling we dodged a bullet.
Well, I'm going to second that. I'm going to second that.
Now they really would have dodged a bullet if they'd asked me. So
I don't believe that for a second.
Oh, no. No, I mean, getting him to replace me is what I mean, because I suck. I've done it before, and I'm right up there with Roseanne.
Oh, man.
But that's all right. That's all over. The Syracuse team is going to have a seat here. We're just a few seconds away from the face-off here tonight. They did play last night, but unfortunately, well, reality got in my way last night, and I wasn't able to be here. Sorry about that.
It was a fun game, though. It was a fun game. The Rams did actually pull out the win in a 5-3 win against the Syracuse Orange, just same team that we're playing tonight. But it was a fun game to watch. It was Military Appreciation Night, actually.
Oh, darn. Now I really wish I could have been here. Well,
There's Mark making his presence known.
Yeah. Mark testing his mic out.
But we did have the puck drop here. We got Cam Rivard with the puck right now. Tries to get it out to number 8. That is Dylan Hassel. Gets it to number 19, Rivard again. Rivard seeing what he can do here. Loses the puck in the zone. Taken back out to neutral ice by number 26, DeVitro.
And then they lose it in our black zone here, which is or the blackout zone or whatever you want to call it. That front 5 feet along this wall, we can't see anything, as you can tell. It's if the puck goes in there, we just kind of have to follow the bodies and hope we're there with the puck.
Your guess is as good as ours, folks.
It is at times.
So we had DeVitro and O'Donnell take off the faceoff for each team. Kill him with the puck now. Seeing what he can do, gets boarded. Puck shot on net by number 9, Lambert. Good save there by Pekonen.
Yeah, they've got Pekonen in again tonight.
Yeah, Dax played last night, and Dax did a really good job. He had a solid game last night.
Good.
Couple good goals against him. They were hard fought for. Not too much like we saw in the recent weeks where he had some turnover trouble. But no, good goals scored on him last night. He was a solid goaltender. Good show last night. But giving him a little break here, putting Pekonen in. Shot on net. There was a rebound, but it went right to a Ram.
Well, Pekonen had a great game against Central Oklahoma.
Yeah, he really did. He really showed what he was made of there. And I think that turned a few heads, including the head coaches right there in Jeff Degree. And he's giving him another shot tonight.
And once again, he's doing that skating pattern between action. He likes to skate over first to the left, then to the right.
Exactly, and that's the thing. You know, goalies are kind of in their own little world here, but that's not a bad thing at all, but they definitely are very ritualistic in what they like to do. Looks like we're going to have Riley's line out for the Rams, and then number 13, Van Ramsdonk, Robert Van Ramsdonk for the Syracuse Orange. Killam going to get the puck now. Does so. Gets it out to Noah Miller, but he's attacked by 2 Syracuse players. Puck sent out right in front. Deflected, however. Taken by number 6. It's Farrow, but mishandled. Puck was played with a high stick. Rams didn't have a choice but to touch it right after, so we will have a stoppage of play real quick. Faceoff going to be taken in their zone once again. Chandler Yoder taking the face-off along with, I believe that's number 19, Pucciarelli for the Syracuse Orange. Puck still kept into the Rams zone. Not really much of an offensive push here, but the Rams can't seem to get it quite out of their zone yet. Shot blocked by Yoder. Looked like he felt that one a little bit. Seems to be all right, though. Pickenen takes the puck behind the net, gets it off to Casaria. Casaria sends it right out in front. Dangerous pass. Luckily, no Orangemen were there. And, you know, honestly, is it if I'm talking about the Syracuse Orange players, do you think it would be the Orange men, or is it the Syracuse Orange players? It's a good question.
I have no idea. Maybe we can get one of the viewers to get, you know,
give us a little hint here.
Yeah, please use the comment section and help us out with that, because
we want to get it right. There we go.
We want to be respectful to the visiting team.
Yeah.
As we then beat them.
Exactly. We had a couple times where the Rams came from behind last night when we were down 2-1, and then again 3-2. Managed to come back, and Ben Joseph on his first game back with the Rams manages to get the last goal of the game. Not the game-winning goal, but pretty much the game-solidifying goal. That was a big goal for him. Ben Joseph, a transfer student this semester, along with Pekonen, the goaltender. Shot on net, great save by Pekonen. Shot by number 20, Francis. He was right out in front of the net, absolutely stoned cold by Pekonen. Big hit there at center ice from Matrozik. Rams in possession of the puck now. Matrozik misplays it, but does go to Nightenbach. Nightenbach trying to get it to Ansay, unable to. Ansay fighting hard for the puck and actually comes up with it. Does a little spinorama shot and just goes wide of the net. Goaltender for the Orange, Syracuse Orange, is Eric Parker tonight. Rams get it out to center ice. Nightenbach tips it in, so there will not be an icing. Rivard hard fought after the puck, unable to get there first before the Syracuse does. Puck stolen by Riley, but mishandled at center ice. Bouncing puck goes all the way to Pekonen. He's just going to glove that, live to see another day.
Yeah, I would have to say that was almost a shot on goal.
Yeah, I mean, really, anytime they make the save and decide to hold on to it, you can count that as a shot on goal. Faceoff going to be taken in the Rams zone. Looks like O'Donnell's line out there, as well as Van Ramsdonk, his line out there for the Syracuse Orange. Shot just goes wide of the net by number 36, Cato. Puck taken by O'Donnell. Unable to get out of the zone, though. Stolen by the Orange. Shot on net. Right in front of the net. Still loose puck. Pekonen tried to get the puck out of the zone, or out of his crease, just unable to. O'Donnell with the puck now. Gets it off to Neff. Neff really pit-pocketed there. Doesn't really mishandle the puck, just unable to keep it. Southwell with the puck now at center ice. Decides to just dump it in, gets hit by number 22, Benjamin King. O'Donnell with the puck now, sends it right in front of the net. O'Donnell unable to get it, Southwell unable to get it, so O'Donnell ends up with it again. He's attacked by 2 Syracuse players. It's taken up by Pucciarelli. Pucciarelli does a little spin move and sent behind the net by Pekonen. Casario with the puck now. Gets it to O'Donnell. O'Donnell absolutely harassed by number 16, Bunick. Bunick got it out to number 22. King unable to hold on to it, so actually doesn't even tip it, so that will end up being an icing. Puck's going to be sent all the way back down into the Syracuse zone.
Got 14:42 left to go in this period. It's so far been going pretty quick.
Yeah, not a lot of stoppage of plays as of late.
Now that we've said that, of course.
Exactly, right? It's like we jinx ourselves. That was Yoder's line out there. I couldn't quite see who the Syracuse player was for taking the face-off, but Yoder's line out there right now for the Rams. Gebby with the puck now, unable to get it out of the zone, actually. Rams doing a good job of pushing the offense. Wales with the puck now. Passes it to Jacobs. Jacobs tried to get it to Hayward. Hayward still with the puck, centers it. My goodness, tried to center it actually, and that puck it bounced off of Pickenin first, and I thought it bounced into the net, but he held onto it. Did a great job of keeping the puck in front of him and underneath him, and not allowing it to not only have a rebound, but go into the back of the net. Matrazik's line out for the Rams right now. Killam trying to get the puck, unable to. Centering pass bounces off of Pickenin, and we're going to have a penalty real quick on the Rams. And once the Rams touch it, the puck will be blown dead. Looks like we're going to have a slashing call here on Danny Matrazik. Not really happy about that, but doesn't really question it either. That's one of those plays where he could just be mad at himself, and he knows he did something that is, frowned upon by the old Zebras down there on the ice.
And they're having a hard time getting the door shut there because of the guitar.
Oh, exactly. Kyle Riley's line out there for the Rams, as well as William Francis. Puck goes high and over the net. Does not go out of play.
Rams penalty is on number 25, Danny Matrosik. 2 minutes for tripping. Matrosik, 2 minutes for tripping. Colorado State penalty at 6:04.
And that was a tripping penalty, not a slashing penalty. Excuse me, folks.
That was a little louder than I thought it would be. Sorry.
A little bit. Just making sure we're awake, because we got the headphones on over here.
And then he forgets to turn it off.
I believe his mic is still on, so we'll see if Mark decides to say anything else.
I'll look, yeah. I'll look, yeah.
Delayed offsides called by the Syracuse Orange. Killam decides to just clear the puck, gets it out to Hunter Clark. Hunter Clark taps it down, so there will not be an icing at all. 1:22 left in the penalty kill for the Rams. Good move there by number 20, Francis. Shot, score! Francis walks it in, absolutely untouched. One of the defenders, I couldn't quite see who it was, actually fell down, and he goes high blocker side on Pickenin. And top shelf where Mama's gonna hide those cookies all day. So right now, 13:09 left and 1:14 left in the penalty. That penalty is now killed. But 13:09 left in first period here. Got a 1-goal lead by Syracuse. And this actually, they scored at almost the exact time yesterday. If I remember correctly, it was 13:25 where they scored first.
Interesting.
So they're that midway kind of team right there.
Well, thankfully for us, the Rams are more of a second half of the game type of team.
Exactly, and that was Robert Van Ramsdonk with the goal, Robert Van Ramsdonk, who was going to take the face-off, but he got booted by the ref. Puck taken by Wilneff right now. Tries to get it to Casaria, unable to, so that's dumped all the way back down. And that's going to be good for an icing.
It's getting dizzy chasing this puck around.
Exactly. We'll see if we can get the official call by Mark here real quick. but the faceoff will be taking off in the Syracuse zone because of the icing. We have O'Donnell's line out there, as well as Van Ramsdonk.
The Syracuse power play goal is scored by number 20, William Franzisi, with the assist to number 9, Keith Lambert. Franzisi from Lambert. Orangeman power play goal at 6:51.
And during that little interlude where he was telling the goals, we had an absolute massive hit at center ice on Van Ramsdonk. He was flattened. But puck still in the Rams zone. Taken by a Syracuse player, left right out in front of the net. Good defense right there by the Rams. We got Will Neff flying up the ice right now, trying to make a move. Does a little spin move, gets it out to Southwell. Southwell kind of gliding into there, trying to stick with the puck, loses it. Van Ramsdonk with it. Gets it out to Farrow. And that'll be intercepted by a Rams player. Rams with the puck now, trying to get out of their zone. Hunter Clark with it now. Good pass there to Rivard. Rivard still splitting the defenders and just unable to get there. But Parker does decide to hold on to the net, and he's absolutely snowed by Rivard. And if you are not familiar with that term, it means Rivard stopped and sprayed the ice all over his face, and so the defenders are going to be all over him for that, as they're not happy with that. Riley out there to take the faceoff, does so, gets it out to DeFazio. DeFazio shot through traffic, score! DeFazio with a great shot on goal. I'm not sure if it was tipped, but right now that goal is going to go to number 7, DeFazio, with a laser through traffic, and I don't think Eric Parker saw it at all. I don't think he saw it at all, so just like that, the Rams answer in really a Colorado State fashion right there.
Oh, yeah.
And again, we'll get the official word from Mark here in a minute, but absolute great shot by DeFazio to tie this game back with 11:37 in the game, or in the first period, excuse me.
Well, the Rams definitely like to do that laser targeted slap shot type of style. Out of nowhere.
For sure, through traffic, definitely.
Colorado State goal! Scored by number 7, Riley DeFazio. With the assist to number 19, Cam Rivard. DeFazio from Rivard. Rams goal at 8:23.
So DeFazio does get that credit for the goal. 1-1 here, 11 minutes left in the first period. Syracuse trying to see if they can do something with it, decide to just dump it into the zone as they make a line change. Matrusik with the puck now. Intercepted by number 6, Farrow. That puck just hit away by Pekonen. Shot on net, stoned cold by Austin Ansay. Ansay just decides to get it out of the zone as he broke his stick. Rams make a quick little change there. Puck stolen by Chandler Yoder. Chandler's going to take it up and see what he can do with it. Uses the boards to his advantage, tries to get it around. Loses the puck, however. Ben Joseph came flying in to see what he could do.
I wonder if that broken stick down there got in the way of a pass he intended.
I think it did, yeah. Ben Joseph absolutely going after. He's got 3 players in there, and he gets hit from behind, and we're going to have a penalty on the Syracuse Orange right now as Ben Joseph got boarded from behind. That's a dangerous play right there because, you know, as you're facing the boards, you get hit from behind, that causes all sorts of neck injuries there, and I've seen a lot of those. And I believe that's number 6. That's going to be Ben Farrow. Rams are going to go on the power play here with 9:56 left in the first period. It's Matrusik's line out for the Rams. Shot by O'Donnell, glove save by Eric Parker. He saw that one the whole way.
Good reaction time.
Oh, definitely. Matrusik's line still going to stay out there, and number 26, that is DeVitro.
Horseman penalty is on number 6, Ben Farrow, 2 minutes for checking from behind. Farrow, 2 minutes for checking from behind. A Syracuse penalty at 10:04.
Noah Miller with the
Red
puck
Band,
now.
your team's out of Fort Collins, Muffler and Automotive Power Play. Let's crank it up in here.
O'Donnell with the shot gets blocked. That puck is absolutely lasered down into the Ram zone. That had so much steam it was caught by Pickenen. Machuzik does get the puck and he gets spun around like John Elway in Super Bowl 32. Does a little helicopter move there. Rams do make the line change. We have 1:09 left in the power play. Rams are going to see if they can get something going here. Kill him with the puck now, gets it out to Southwell. Southwell's got speed to him. Just decides to dump it in the zone, however, and that does actually get to Nightenbach. Nightenbach sends it right in the crease. Shot by Riley, blocked by Parker. Killam's going to stay with the puck, waiting for his men to get on sides. Takes it in himself. Riley with the puck now. Riley making moves. Gets it to Nightenbach. Nightenbach's hammered into the board. Southwell comes up with it. Southwell with a shot. Just goes wide of the net. Good way to keep it in there by DeFazio. O'Reilly with the puck gets it all the way out to Nightenbach. We got 24 seconds left here on the power play. Southwell with it behind the net, seeing what he can do, looking for his options. He gets harassed by number 21, O'Connor, and O'Connor decides to just dump it out. 13 seconds here, so the Rams are going to have to hurry if they want to make a final push. Killam takes it behind the net. Killam still being harassed by number 12, Aguirre. Ben Joseph with a nifty move there. Unable to catch up to it, and just like that, the penalty is going to be over. So Rams get a couple good chances there, just unable to capitalize. Ben Joseph showing some speed there. Puck is taken over by Syracuse and decided to dump it in the zone. I'm not sure if that was touched. That's not going to be an icing, so play does go on. Puck mishandled. Oh, man, looks like Schneeberger just had a chance to get there, and Casaria ends up with the puck. Ben Joseph with it now, making sure his boys are on sides. They are. Casaria does take a hit, but keeps the puck in the zone. Centering pass from Schneeberger. Tried to get it to Joseph, unable to, though. So Rivard with the puck now. Excuse me, that's number 18. William Barber, not Rivard. Yoder with the puck, tries to get it out and does so. Rams going to make a line change here. Schneeberger and Yoder stay out. Puck tipped. Good defense by the Rams there. Puck was played with a high stick, but it was played after the high stick by the Syracuse Orange, so high sticking called off. Foot race here between Killam and number 17, Peter Owen Hayward. Hard fought for in the boards. Couldn't quite see who came up with it, but the Rams look like they did try to clear it out and do so. Wales with the puck now. DeFazio going back into his own zone to grab it. Takes it in front of the crease, gets it back to, I believe that's number 14, Miller. Noah Miller. Rivard with the puck now. Passes it back to DeFazio. DeFazio is going to get it down to Miller, but misses the pass, so Hunter Clark takes it. Pucked right out in front of net. Shot, score by number 12, Alex Aguirre. That was mishandled by the Rams. They turned it over right in their own zone, and just like that, Alex Aguirre was right in front of the net, took an easy pass, goes top shelf once again. They knocked the water bottle off the top of the net again. And it looks like they're finding if there is a weak spot so far, the 2 goals have been blocker side high.
Yeah.
And he hasn't stopped either one of those, obviously. So if they're finding a weakness, that's what they're talking. They're talking on the bench right now. Hey, guys, blocker side has been open the last 2 times.
Yeah. They think they found a chink in the armor.
And we'll see what happens here. We got 5:53 left here in the first period. Neff does end up with the puck. Shot by Southwell, goes high. Neff comes up with it. Puck sent back into the Syracuse zone. Played into the net. Gonna have the faceoff come into the Syracuse zone. That's O'Donnell's line out there as well as Van Ramsdonk's line for the Syracuse Orange. And that puck was shot out again. And I can see Pekonen kind of pacing back and forth there. You got to let those goals go, and I'm sure he has. You know, you got to have a very short memory as a goaltender in any league, no matter where you are. Got to let those go and know that you're going to be able to block the next shot coming along. Other than that, we're going to have a penalty real quick.
Syracuse goal is grabbed by number 12, Alex Aguirre, with the assist to number 18, Connor Rottenberg. At number 27, Will Gebbe. Aguirre from Rottenberg and Gebbe. Orange goal at 14:04.
And that's a bummer because just like that, right after the goal, Will Neff takes a bad penalty right off the faceoff. So just like that, Syracuse is going to go on the power play with 5:22 left here in the first period. Chandler Yoder's line out for the Rams.
They've got the momentum right now, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, they definitely do. Then we have Patrick O'Connor's line out. William Franzes line out for
Rams
Syracuse.
penalty is on number 3, Will Neff. 2 minutes for tripping. Neff, 2 minutes for tripping. Colorado State penalty at 14:38.
Good save there by Pekonen. Pekonen did decide to just hang on to the puck there. So faceoff will come in the Ram zone. Riley and Franzis taking the faceoff for each team. Good check there by DeFazio to separate the man from the puck. And that's going to be sent down. And it is going to be played by the goaltender, Parker. Syracuse seeing if they can get something going with this. Puck goes out to Matthew Jacobs, takes a shot on net. That is absolutely swallowed by Pekonen. And Pekonen is still really, even though there's been 2 goals against him, it's not been off of rebounds. He's done a really good job of sucking in the puck once again. Face-off coming in the Ram zone again. We got Riley taking it, as well as Van Ramsdonk for Syracuse. Rams do win that face-off. However, Syracuse does come up with it now. Taken by number 23, Mackenzie Connor. Gets it out to number 11, McNamara, Sent behind the boards, or along the boards, by Connor. McNamara with the puck now. Tries to center it. No one there, so Riley comes up with it. Riley's just going to decide to dump it in, actually take a shot on net. Handled by Parker.
Well, that'll make sure he doesn't get an icing call.
Exactly. You know, you do build up a little bit of momentum with the constant play during a power play, and icing that puck or holding onto the puck or anything like that really can break that up. And so that's the main reason why the goaltender wants to keep that going. And not only does that happen, but it does keep the defenders, the men on defense right now, tired. Puck decided to be just sent in by Syracuse as Van Ramsdonk was on the ice for almost a full minute, which is a pretty long shift while you're on a power play. And just like that, Rams do kill the penalty. Will Neff out of the box. Puck's going to be iced by Syracuse.
Well, we've got a busy week next week with hockey.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun.
It's got Arizona State on Thursday and Arizona on Friday and Saturday here. And then the week after that, I can't recall if it's Friday or Saturday, but CSU is hosting the Buffalo.
Once again.
That's our final home game of the year. So it's kind of sad to think that after tonight, there's only 4 more games.
It's a little bittersweet because it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. This is going to be high-stake games, and it's going to be fast-paced games. But, you know, you're also knowing that you're coming towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Puck handled by Will Neff and taken in on sides. Great job by Southwell to keep that toe on sides. It was literally by like a toenail. Will Neff takes it behind the net, tries to get a centering pass out to O'Donnell, unable to. However, O'Donnell does make a play to keep it in the zone for just a touch longer. Southwell back in the zone, decides to just dump it in, takes the hit. Killam with the puck now. Holds on to it for just a little bit. Puck not played by a high stick, taken out by the captain, number 26, Matthew DeVitro. Handled by Picconen behind the net. And Miller took down number 9, Keith Lambert, but that looked like an absolute flop to me. It looks like he's majoring in theater as he was touched. But nonetheless, Miller's going to head to the box. Man, I think he belongs in the NBA after that. Holy cow.
The NBA?
The NBA or the MLS, either one. I mean, both of them.
Yeah.
They've both of those franchises have kind of mastered the flop there. Just ask LeBron James. But it worked as the ref caught him.
The Rams penalty is on number 14, Noah Miller, 2 minutes for tripping. Miller, 2 minutes for tripping. Colorado State penalty at 17:55.
I do my best to try to stay impartial, to the teams. I want to be professional here, but when I see someone fall down after what looked like being touched by a stiff breeze, that's a little dramatic, if you don't mind me saying.
I did enjoy last week the one game where the guy tripped over the red line, had a Rams 10 feet away from him, and tried to get him called for tripping.
Exactly. That's the thing, and you do whatever you can to really help your team.
Sure.
Sometimes you just take it that extra mile. You're given an inch and you run a mile with it. 1:32 left here, 1:35 left in the first period, 1:30 now left in the power play. Rams do just clear it, get it down, and that's going to be played by Parker. Corcoran comes up with the puck now. Does not pass it off to number 14, Jacobs. Little miscommunication there as Corcoran thought he was going to take it. Corcoran trying to go zone to zone, unable to. Jacobs with the puck now. Gets it out to Hayward. Taken by Rivert, however. Rivert has a lot of room to work with, however, it quickly closes up as he just decides to dump it back down into the zone. 50 seconds left here in the period. The penalty will not carry over. It's about 6 seconds shorter than the actual time left in the period.
Yeah, so we'll be back to 5-on-5 for just a few seconds before we then go into the first intermission.
And it's looking like, unless something drastic happens here, that Syracuse will go with a 2-1 lead, which is exactly what happened yesterday. I feel like it's a Friday night again, and I'm watching the same exact show. But that's kind of what happens when you play two teams that obviously they're the same team coming into the game. They may switch goalies or whatever, but very reminiscent of last night. And just like that, we're going to have a 2-1 lead here at the end of the first.
Well, folks, thanks for watching. We're going to take a break for the intermission, and we will be back for the start of the second period. You're watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus the Syracuse Orange. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus the Syracuse Orange. We're just a few seconds away from getting the second period underway.
Just going to switch sides of the ice real quick.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got myself distracted, but I'm doing 6 things at once here.
No worries, no worries. Looks like Riley's line is going to take the faceoff for the Rams. Then we got William Franzis's line, for the Syracuse Orange.
They've got that pup. There's a tiny Pomeranian puppy down in front of us, and they've got this poor thing wrapped up in a big blanket. It's kind of cute.
Can't keep warm by itself.
No, not in this room.
No, exactly.
I can't keep warm by myself. I had to put my coat on.
Exactly. Ref dodges a puck coming right at his head real quick, manages to stay on his feet. Rams do keep the puck in the zone. Fought after Francis. Number 36, Cato, comes up with it. Big hit there in the left side of the rink. Shot right in front of the net by Riley. That puck just came loose, and he was fired it right in front of the net. It was tipped and goes behind the net into the netting.
Yeah, that didn't look like it was a shot as much as a shuttle launch. That thing just went airborne big time.
And Riley's got quick hands. He's got the strong wrist right there, and he's got a good wrist shot. O'Donnell's line taking it for the Rams. I believe that's number 26, Matthew DeVitro's line out. Casaria comes up with the puck, tries to play it off the boards. Puck unable to be kept in by the Syracuse Orange. Bounces actually off of Casaria as he's trying to get up off the ice. Taken behind the net. Will Neff decides to just send it right out to Casaria. Casaria taking it up ice now, has room to work with. Decides to dump it in after he gets to the blue line. Southwell in hot pursuit of the puck now. Tries to get a centering pass out and does. Number 18, Will Barber. Unable to make anything of it, so Will Neff gets the puck in the boards. Taken by Mackenzie Connor. Will Neff still fighting after it, though.
I'm noticing that the guys are getting slammed into the boards a little bit harder this period than we saw last. So
sound is bouncing back a little bit quicker than it did. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A little bit louder too.
And and this place hasn't emptied out exactly. So I'm guessing that the coaches a little bit of fire under both teams.
Oh yeah, for sure. You want to beat the team that you played last night too. Shot on net. Oh, great save by number 30, Eric Parker.
Everything ended up in that goal but the puck.
Exactly.
The goalkeeper and one of the Rams both ended up in the net, laying down there in a heap, but the puck was hanging out in front. That was kind of impressive.
That was a great save by Parker. He did an absolutely amazing job to keep his composure and not make a move first, because once he makes the first move, the offensive player has him in his hands like putty. Syracuse do win the faceoff, get it down to Rams zone, and puck popped up but not in the netting. Still in play. Puck is going to be covered up by Parker. Eric Parker, the goaltender tonight. They ended up not using the same goaltender as last night, as that was Michael Kuzo. 5 goals scored against him last night. Had some solid saves, but decided to just go with a different goalie, as did the Rams. 3 goals scored against Dax Dietrich last night. And excuse me, for the last couple games, we've been saying the wrong name for the goaltender for the Rams. It is McDonald is his last name. He's not on the roster yet because he is a transfer student from California. I did get that.
So it's not
Pekonen. I was talking with a player that is not playing tonight, and he turns out that was Pekonen.
Oh.
So the whole time we've been giving credit to Pekonen, and he's been in the stands with us. So we're sorry.
He's an amazing goalie.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Unfortunately, we've been making that mistake the last 2 times he's played, and I don't even know his first name yet, but his last name is McDonald. Number 30 McDonald from California for the Colorado State Rams, and I apologize for the miscues because we want to give credit where credit is due, and McDonald has had a few games where he's played out of his mind. So
absolutely,
props to McDonald, and if his parents are watching, we are very, very sorry that we have not been giving the right information to you guys. Play will resume now.
Yeah, and those two are really nothing alike.
Exactly. Glove save, bobbled. Glove save bobbled by Parker.
It bounced in and out of his glove, but then fell back into it a second time. And that time he was able to get a grip on it.
Careful to hold on to it. That's good concentration right there by Parker to be able to bobble it and still keep his composure to catch it and not knock it in on accident into the net or anything like that, because you don't want to see any type of those goals. Or maybe you do if you're a Rams fan. You may want to see one of those goals.
Hey, whatever it takes to get it in the net.
Exactly. Clem with the puck takes a shot that actually goes off of King. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, I was just going to say, as long as it doesn't result in having to have a seat in the sin bin.
Exactly.
And that the Zebras will count it. As long as you don't violate those two things, whatever it takes.
Shot on net, tipped. Nightenbach with a chance and just goes wide. Noah Miller did a good job of keeping the puck in play. So did Matrazik. Finally goes out into the neutral zone in center ice. Ben Joseph and Nightenbach hard fought after it. Ben Joseph comes up with it, takes a shot. That is deflected by number 36, Luke Caddo. Took it right off the knee, and he's moving a little slow now. Nightenbach absolutely hammers number 19, Pucciarelli, and Pucciarelli looked a little bit like he was confused and didn't know where he was, but he comes up with the stick in hand again.
Well, I think he was trying to decide how he wanted to respond.
Exactly, and to see if everything was, in its rightful place and make sure he was okay himself. Number 8, Dylan Hassel going for the puck. Gets it out to 14, Noah Miller. Davies with the puck now.
I could be mistaken, but I just get the feeling that this is a much more physical period.
Oh, most definitely, 100%. Especially these big hits are coming out now, and the more big hits, the more physical it's going to get because they start getting a little heated with each other. Davies decides to tip the puck in and does so. Now he pursues it and actually gets there first as number 23 was really listing lazily into the zone. That's Mackenzie Connor. He was just gliding in there. I don't even know if he saw Davies. Hassel gets it out to Chandler Yoder. That is slapped away by number 6, Lambert. DeFazio with the puck now. DeFazio gets it out to Yoder. Yoder decides to tip it in, but doesn't really get anywhere with it. Davies in hot pursuit of the puck along with number 12, Aguirre. Centering pass by Aguirre. Shot on goal. Just goes wide. Great save there by McDonald. Great save.
It's also a little easier to say.
It is, actually. I'm not having any complaints.
Nope. There's a natural joke about big red pads, though, but I'll stay away from it.
And, the NHL is really known, along with the MLS, as having some crazy names because there are a lot of people that are not from the United States. And hockey in general, there are so many people with 4 vowels in a row or no vowels in a row, and it's just... It makes life a little bit difficult for us up here. I'm just going to leave it at that.
I'm not aware of any Welsh goalkeepers.
I'm not either.
But that would be horrific.
Oh, and there's all these goaltenders in the NHL that are from Germany or Russia, and they have
which can be a challenge. I mean,
exactly.
And the reason I'm saying horrific is the one guy I knew who was actually straight up from Wales. His last name had like 7 syllables.
Oh yeah. Doesn't surprise me at all.
And having to say that over and over and over and over in the night.
Orange penalty is on number 21, Patrick O'Connor. 2 minutes for roughing. O'Connor, 2 minutes for roughing. Syracuse penalty at 4:48.
So the Rams are going to be on a power play for the next minute and a half. But if your name is too complex, that's how nicknames are created.
Oh, 100%. That's the thing I've dealt with my entire life. I got a 9-letter last name that a lot of people just ended up calling me by my first letter.
Yeah, I got a 10-letter last name.
Shot on score, goal. Yes. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but shot on net and goal by, I think it's number 17, Nightenbach. It's either Will Neff or Nightenbach, and Neff actually had a hat trick last night. Neff had a heck of a game, but either way, it's all tied up here with 14:23 left in the second period.
Please always interrupt me with a goal.
Great shot by, I want to say Neff or Nightenbach.
And we should find out in a second
here.
here.
Neff is giving props to Nightenbach, so I'm going to stick with that. But, of course, as always, we'll get the word from Mark. But no, continue with what you were saying. That was a great shot on goal.
I was just reaffirming, what you said. I've got a 10-letter name, and nobody ever pronounces it right.
Exactly.
Colorado State power play goal. Scored by number 17, Yari Nightenbach. With the assist to number 28, Kyle Riley. Nightenbach from Riley. Rams power play goal at 5:37.
And while Mark was making that announcement, great defense there by Austin Ansay. Number 20, that is William Francis, had daylight in front of him and no one else but McDonald. And Riley saw that, or excuse me, Ansay saw that, and he made a heck of a defensive play that really probably would have gone unnoticed, but that may have been a goal right there real quick.
It might have.
And Ansay's known, he is a hustler. He does not give up on plays. He doesn't give up no matter what period it is. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He just doesn't stop. Shot on goal goes just wide of McDonald. Puck still along the boards as Matrosic gets there first. Tried to get out to Ben Joseph. Ben hit from behind, unable to do anything with it. Ansay with the puck now decides to play it against the boards, trying to get it to himself. He and Ben Joseph take it behind the net. Shot on goal. Good save there by number 30, Parker. Rams do make a line change.
As do the Orange.
Sounds like some disgust coming from the Syracuse Orange fan base, and I'm not sure what it was on. I may have missed it, but they're yelling some things at the refs right now. Southwell's upended by a sliding Aguiar.
Now, a lot of the Orange fans that are here in the stands are players that are not dressed tonight.
Exactly. So
and parents.
They have a few things to say.
Well, actually, I've been watching. No, the players have been fairly quiet and respectful. It's the moms.
And I have a hockey mom, and they get loud. They make their voices heard.
Yeah, what I'm hearing is a couple of unhappy mothers.
Exactly.
And that's okay. Hey, they have a right to get excited about the game, too.
Unfortunately, it seemed like it was rightfully so that they were unhappy, because I see Will Neff heading to the box.
Well, he's got a timeshare there.
Oh, exactly. Oh, I think he owns it now, to be honest. I think he rents it out now.
He might.
But hey, that's kind of a badge of honor. In the NHL, when they're leading their team or the league in penalty minutes, it's for a, in quotes, good reason. They like to be the enforcer. They like to be that guy that energizes the crowd by, a little extra push.
Rams penalty is on number 3, Will Neff, 2 minutes for tripping. Neff, 2 minutes for tripping. Colorado State penalty at 7:23.
Looks like Mark turned off his mic.
Yeah, I think he also moved it closer to his mouth because that got louder.
It did.
Through traffic, but McDonald saw it.
It's one of the few rebounds. Yeah, one of the few rebounds he's let.
He's been really good these 2 games I've seen him play in about really controlling the rebounds. So we've got a little bit of a pushing and shoving going on down here along the wall.
Sounded like a big hit.
It did. I can't really see what's going on. We've got, these are the undressed Syracuse players and the moms. And, they're rightfully concerned. And but it looks like everyone's going to be okay. I don't see the doors open in either of the boxes.
So whatever it was, I'm going to guess it was a clean hit.
Yeah, just loud.
Just a loud hit, yeah, exactly.
Well, I thought at first maybe the door popped open.
That's what I thought too, because it was loud.
There is a door. Actually, there's 2 doors down there.
Yep, right around that area where he was hit. So it might have. I couldn't see it at all, but
this rink has got like 10 or 20 doors on it. It's just, it's just about every 15 feet there's a door.
Exactly. Either way, that was a great block by Rivard. Got to give credit where credit's due, as he made a great defensive play while he's still on the penalty kill. It was a foot race to get to the puck first, and it looks like it was a tie because the puck just kind of dribbled to McDonald. He decides to just cover it up real quick.
Now, on your roster, does it say anything for him?
No, his name's not even on here. No,
his number 30's not even on it.
30's on there, and he's borrowing.
He's borrowing.
He's borrowing Pikkonen's jersey. That's the thing.
Confusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So right now we have Kirigawa, who's been here for a while.
Yeah.
Dax Dietrich and Dane Pikkonen, but no McDonald. So McDonald is using Pikkonen's jersey.
Is Pikkonen also a goalkeeper?
He is. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yep.
That's why you even made it more confusing.
Exactly. So Yeah, it's not saying he's a right winger or something and he's just got his jersey on. No, he's a goaltender as well. So they just like to make it hard for the boys up here, but that's all right.
And they keep us on our toes.
We're just a little slow. Just took a couple games to figure it out.
If they want us to stay on our toes, they shouldn't be bringing us that. Well, maybe they should start bringing us some CB Potts beer.
Exactly.
We'll take a nice red, guys.
Chandler Yoder had a block shot. Looked like he felt that a little bit.
Oh!
Puck just gets tipped. Shot on goal by number 17, Peter Owen Hayward, and it
That was glove
looked like
side.
McDonald. Yeah, glove side. McDonald actually tipped it, but he tipped it with the top of his glove, and it just trickled in. Great shot, honestly, by Hayward. And just like that, there was 2 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Rams.
Yeah.
3-2 lead now, 10:39 left in the second period. And again, this is reminiscent of last night. You know, it was a 3-2 lead for the Syracuse Orange last night, and Rams ended up winning 5-3.
Well, the message has been gotten out to the entire Syracuse team. If you want to score, go upstairs.
Exactly. Because not only does he not let rebounds, but McDonald sucks up the puck with his pads. Like, he does an amazing job. Pad side, left or
Syracuse
right.
power play goal is scored by number 17, Peter Owen Hayward, with the assist to number 7, Patrick Corcoran. Owen Hayward from Corcoran, Orange power play goal at 9:21.
O'Donnell with a shot on net, bobbled in front. Will Neff had the rebound. Will Neff actually came up with it again.
Oh, and then he turns the wrong way thinking the puck is going to go and loses it.
I believe that's William Barber fighting down low.
Number 18. Doesn't have his name on his shirt yet.
There's a few players like that, and it just makes it a little bit more difficult, but that's all right.
Well, it probably makes it easier to swap shirts, too.
Exactly. We got a lot of transfer players over semesters, and that's kind of the deal. They get the jerseys with no names on the back. Hard fought for in the boards. Couldn't quite see what happened, but it looks like Syracuse came out with it. However, they mishandled it. Got it to O'Donnell.
Well, the fact that there are this many transfer students who are suddenly playing with the established students and playing well together.
It proves they're valuable.
Yeah, they're meshing well, which is not always the case in the spring semester.
Exactly. Quick shot on net by number 18, Rottenberg. Or excuse me, that's 19, Pucciarelli.
Stops the clock at 9:08. Just over the halfway point in this game. Unfortunately, our Rams are down by 1 here, 2-3 against Syracuse.
And again, I'm not sure if Syracuse is like hoping that this isn't a bad omen, because this is exactly how it went last night. They really want to try to push hard offensively here. Try to put the puck in the back of the net again. But obviously, shot right in front of the net. Great save by McDonald, as he had what looked like a foot in front of him for leeway. Puck played through the legs of Riley. Good move there to get the puck out to neutral, to the neutral zone. Sent around the boards.
Oh, we lost it in that wall there again. Sorry about that.
Rivard gets it out to number 27, Hunter Clark. Rivard with the puck now gets it all the way to Kalam. Kalam with a shot on goal, tipped. So Rivard goes out and grabs the puck again. Gets it back out to Clark. Clark to Miller. Miller gets a shot that's blocked. Goes high off the glass, stays in play, however. Hunter Clark with the puck now. Gets it out to Kalam. Kalam gets it to Riley, but puck skips over Riley's stick. Rams trying to keep the puck in the zone, and do. Rivard with it now with room. Tipped right out in front of net, as Riley had a great opportunity, but couldn't make anything of it. Blocker saved by Parker. And puck sent around the boards again. Syracuse did get it out of the zone for a quick second. Shot on goal. Huge save by Parker there, but it looked like his back legs were over the line, so I'm not sure if the ref could see the puck scoop back over the line or not. I'm not seeing any sort of indication that it's a goal, so huge save by Parker. As of right now, game-saving save. Still got a lot of time to play left with 7:49 left in only the second period.
Oh, yeah.
Parker's had a few of those good saves right now. He's seeing the puck well. Chandler Yoder's line is going to be out there as well as number 26, DeVitro. Taking the face-off. DeVitro gets kicked out. They put in Lambert, Keith Lambert, number 9, the left winger. Taken by Ben Joseph, who gets poke-checked. Puck goes right to Parker, so he just covers up again, lives to see another day. Same lines are going to take the face-off as last. Face-off 1.
We're also getting a message here that Will Barber is no longer on the team. He graduated during the spring, over the spring semester or Christmas break.
Well, that's another mistake in the lineup. I'm sorry, folks, about that. I don't know who number 18 is then, unfortunately. Thank you for clearing that up, though. We appreciate that as we try to get everything as correct as we can. Unfortunately, we are human. We do make mistakes, but...
Well, and we do rely on the rosters they give us.
That's true. We don't make the rosters. That is very true. So, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to go with number 18 for tonight.
Yeah, we'll see.
Or at least until the third period.
Yeah, we'll see if we can't figure that out here during the second intermission. But thank you for bringing that to our attention.
So Rams do keep the puck in the zone right now. 7:20 left in the second. No one in the sin bin right now. We got some 5-on-5 hockey for you guys. Puck hard fought over in the zone by Ansay and Matrazik, along with Corcoran, and Matthew Jacobs. Stoppage of play real quick, as looks like number 36 is going to the sin bin. Luke Caddo. Mark will give us the update on what exactly happened there, but it was unfortunately a penalty. Rams do take off. Puck
All right,
sent around
orange
the boards.
penalty is on number 36,
Number
Luke
18.
Caddo. 2 minutes for holding. Caddo, 2 minutes for holding. Syracuse penalty at 12:59.
I just asked the non-dressed Ram who's working the camera for the coaches' teams, and he said that Duncan Reed
Okay.
is number 18.
Makes sense. Duncan Reed. Well, thank you for that. And that is actually Pekonen, who's working the team
Pekonen's
camera.
the camera, okay.
That is. Pekonen's working the camera tonight, so shout out to him for all those saves he made recently. But, okay, McDonald and net. Duncan Reed
Is number 18.
Perfect. All right. Rams do still have it in the zone right now. 1:15 left on their power play. Southwell gets tipped, and it almost looked like number 26, DeVitro, was going to get the puck. However, he was unable to. DeFazio, with a hard clapper from the blue line, breaks his stick in the process, and that's just gloved by Parker.
The stick went further than the puck on that one.
It really did. He snapped that thing right in the middle. That kind of shows and attests to the strength that he has with his slap shot. So with that, actually, because the stick was broken, we're going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. Riley's line out for the Rams along with Robert Van Reem's dunk, I'm getting that confused because there's a Van Reem's Dyke who plays for the NHL Rangers, New York Rangers. Those names are very close to each other. Southwell with the puck now decides to take it himself and does so. Brings it around the net with Nightenbach. Stopped by Kalam. Kalam gets it to Casaria. Casaria shot on goal. Great save by number 30, Parker. Saw that the whole way. Went glove side. A little bit of an awkward angle for the save, but comes away with it.
I don't know how those guys can just stand there so cool while this hunk of rubber gets fired at him at 100+ miles an hour.
Frozen rubber to add.
Frozen
rubber.
rubber.
It's frozen.
Yeah.
All the pucks are frozen.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't get much harder than that, to be honest.
They must have nerves of steel.
And pads that are
and
really,
faith in their equipment.
Exactly, yeah. Pads that are thicker, they're the thickest out on the ice by far. Rams still on the power play for 30 more seconds. DeFazio with the puck now. Takes a shot on net, kicked away by Parker, goes into the netting. So stoppage of play real quick here. And it's kind of funny to see McDonald, even when the play is not even close to him and he hasn't made a save in probably a couple minutes, loves to just, it's a ritual. It's a ritual. He just does it no matter what, whether it's in his zone or not.
He just skates along the red line from one side, and then the next stoppage of play, he does the next side.
Just keeps him warm. Rams come away with the face-off. Kalam with it, but he was harassed a little bit. Puck is tipped and goes right in to the Rams bench. Not too much damage done. Boys look all right.
And Coach Jeff was sitting there going, I'm glad I got these guys in front of me.
He's got the brick wall.
Because that'd hit him right in the breadbasket. That'd hurt.
And the players know if the coach gets hit, they're skating suicides afterwards. So they will dive in front of the puck. He's got his own line of defense there. 15 seconds left here in the penalty. Power play for the Rams, excuse me. Nightenbach behind the net with it, trying to make a play. No one really chasing after him right now.
Gets away from him.
Just tipped, and we're going to have a penalty on the Rams now as Kalam went after number 36, Cato.
Oh, they're going to send him into the box.
Looked like tripping right there. Hooking. And that will take, I was just
going to say, he's going to need to get Neff's rent check ready.
Oh, exactly, yep. It's not cheap there either. So the Rams will have to go all the way back down to their own zone now. Looking like Franzes taking the face-off as well as Yoder. Syracuse wins it. Gets it out to Hayward.
Orange penalty, Colorado State penalty is on number 4, Eric Killam. 2 minutes for hooking. Killam, 2 minutes for hooking. Rams penalty at 14:59.
That's a little bit of wishful thinking on Mark's part, I think.
Exactly. Hometown announcer, it's understandable.
Oh, sure.
So lines stay the same, no change there in stoppage of play. And that play was blown dead because McDonald just decided to glove it and hang on to it. Aguiar with the puck now. Gets it to Jacobs. Jacobs with the puck. Back to Lambert. Lambert toying with it, seeing what he can do to Jacobs. Jacobs loses it just for a second. Shot score! Shot scored by Peter Owen Hayward with a laser shot, not tipped at all.
No, and he extends the lead by 2. It's 4-2 now with 4:27 left in the second period.
Looks like some of the Rams players were contesting for goaltender interference because there was a few Syracuse down orange, and the refs are actually going to take a look at this. They're huddling around, talking it out. And Syracuse is actually one of the shortest teams I have ever seen. I see 4 players standing at under 5'8". We have 5'6". 5'6" is the lowest or the shortest on their roster, but they are not a big team by all means. No goal! And the Rams do come away with that. No goal as goaltender interference is called on that.
And the Syracuse coach is not happy.
And this is where I wish we had a replay. I really, really wish we had a Jumbotron to see what's going on here. But yeah, no goal as they call. The only thing I can think of with no players going into the box is goaltender interference. I can't really think of anything else.
Yeah.
That is a huge break for the Rams. Even though the power play still continues then. It's going to be 1:25 left on the power play for Syracuse. And it is goaltender interference. Mark doesn't have his mic on for us, but play comes back out to neutral zone. Huge break for the Rams right there to keep the lead by
just down to 1. Yeah.
Exactly. Syracuse come up with the puck, though. Hayward with the puck again. Hayward was the initial goal scorer.
They missed that pass, which thankfully, not thankfully from our perspective, but it didn't end up costing them.
Exactly. Shot on net tipped, just goes wide. That shot was Jacobs to Franzes. Franzes was the one that tipped it. Rams doing a good job on defense right there. However, played right in front of the net. Just a little bit of a miscue right there by number 20, Franzes.
And they're keeping up their attack here.
They're really pushing hard on offense right now. Got 40 seconds left in the power play for Syracuse. Good block there by Riley. Riley felt that one as he tried to get back up right away and knew something was a little bit off there. Seems to be all right as he goes and skates towards the bench.
Well, McDonald's finally able to swallow that up in his glove and control it. Stops the clock with 3:37 left here in a second.
Exactly. So we're going to have number 13, Van Ramsdonk, out for the Syracuse Orange, and number 25, Danny Matrzik. Rams win that and shoot the puck directly on net. I don't think it could have gone any more center than that. Syracuse do take over, though. We got 23 seconds left here in the power play for the Orange, and they are flying up the ice right now, trying to get something set up. As that goal was taken away. Fought hard for it at the boards. Sent around the net again as Casaria tries to get to the puck first, is unable to as Van Ramsdonk gets there. Sends it to number 16, Bunick. Number 23, shot on net, goes just wide. That's Mackenzie Connor. Nightenbach with the puck now, gets tangled up just a little bit. Full strength for the Rams, shot on net. Great save by McDonald as Nightenbach now comes away with the puck again, gets it to Austin Ansay. Austin trying to get it to Casaria and does so. Casaria moving in and just misplays the puck. Just slid under his stick. And that was picked up by number 23, Mackenzie Connor. Shot high into the net. Gonna have a stoppage of play here real quick. 2:30 left in the period, 2-3 lead for the Syracuse Orange. And I'm not sure if we've gotten an update at all about whether it's the Orange men or the Orange. So I've just kind of been sticking with the Orange and hoping that's right.
Yeah, no one said, used the comments to say one way or the other, so I'm not sure myself.
Chandler Yoder comes up with the puck now, gets it all the way to Schneeberger. Schneeberger tries to get there in time and does so. Does a little spinorama, tries to go backhand. Ben Joseph was there. Ben Joseph actually comes up with the puck but gets tipped. Chandler Yoder does a little backflip over number 26, DeVitro, and we're going to have another penalty on the Rams.
It's like number 16 is going to be having a seat.
They have the door open. I'm not sure who's...
No, number 12, Yoder.
Chandler Yoder's heading to the box. I didn't actually see what it was, but...
Neither did I. It's a downside to trying to watch everything.
Exactly.
Sometimes you don't see what you need to see.
Only got 2 sets of eyes, and they're both glued to the puck.
I've only got 1 set of eyes. I don't know where you keep your second one.
You got to lead with that for your stand-up routine when we get that one day. 2 sets of eyes all together.
All together.
All together up here. We got 2 people.
Yeah.
Puck was tipped by Neff.
I mean, they're in your pocket or something?
I don't want to talk about it, to be honest.
I asked that. I know a few people I could say that to.
Chandler
be like,
Yoder,
yes.
2 minutes for tripping. Yoder, 2 minutes for tripping. Colorado State penalty at 17:52. Ram fans, it's time for the Potts Restaurant and Brewery penalty kill. Let's make some noise for those penalty killers.
It's kind of a hit and miss there when Mark turns off his mic or not.
Well, Mark is a partner at Potts, so he gets excited about sharing.
Oh, for sure.
With Potts, and I'm perfectly all right with that because they've got good beer.
They've got great food, too. I do love their food as well. But, yes, being of age, I do enjoy their beer as well. Good centering pass there.
Being of age. I haven't thought about that phrase in years. I am of age twice over.
But that's nice, That's not a big deal. You don't have to pull out your wallet every time you want to go.
I'm actually at the point now when if they ask me for ID, I actually almost start to feel offended. I'm like,
start
really?
To laugh a little
with this
bit, yeah.
hairline and this color of beard?
Exactly.
You're really asking me if I'm 18?
Exactly. Rivard actually loses his stick, and he makes a smart choice as puck was played at center ice to just quickly get off the ice and allow another player. I believe Hunter Clark came out. It's a very smart, mature decision by Rivard right there. Puck stays in the Rams zone. Good offense by Syracuse right now. 22 seconds left here in the period, 13 seconds left in the penalty. On Chandler Yoder for tripping. Syracuse making a push and do so. Going all the way around the net.
Oh, but McDonald saw it coming.
Stoned cold by McDonald. Great play. He got there the last second, too. Good defense by the Rams here. We could have a breakaway shot with just at the buzzer and a glove save by Parker to end the period.
I'm not sure if he got that shot off in time technically or not, but it doesn't matter. It was right into the mitt. So that's going to bring this one period to an end here. The score, Rams 2, the Orange 3. So we're going to take a break here for the second intermission. We will be back for the start of the third. Thank you so much for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus the Syracuse Orange. Well, folks, welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus Syracuse Orange. Right now, we're down by 1 with 20 minutes to play. We'll see if we can't get 2 more in the basket to take this lead away from them and get out of this weekend with a victory. Or a victorious record, I should say, since we won yesterday, too.
Exactly. And just like that, real quick, to start off the game, we had a couple false starts, so both teams switching out their centers, which was number 19, Pucciarelli, and Riley. Changed it for number 19, Rivard, and number 18, Rottenberg. Rams do a good job of keeping the puck in the zone.
I was speaking with General Manager Joe Sherratt during the intermission, and he had a lot of great things to say about the Syracuse team. He has a lot of respect for them, and was kind of amazed as how well coached they are and how disciplined and fast. He said they're not one of the bigger teams that have come in here, but they're one of the better passing teams.
And that's the thing, you have to find ways to make up for, in quotes, the disadvantages that you're going to face, the different adversities that you're going to face. And they have really one guy that stands out to me, and he's 6'5". Other than that, it's 5'11", 5'7", 5'6", 5'9". And that's the thing that I notice as well. They are fast. They are flying to the puck consistently. And not only that, but their passes are very crisp, and they do a very good job of avoiding getting pit-pocketed or intercepted, on a pass, or even poke-checked.
Oh, yeah.
Nightenbach was absolutely just hammered by number 26, who is DeVitro. DeVitro is 5'6". Nightenbach is 6 feet, and he was absolutely laid out. So again, that, you don't have to be the biggest man to lay a hit on someone. You just got to make sure they're not looking at you.
Right.
Nightenbach and Killam are going to make the switch real quick, and Southwell and Casaria are going to come in. Puck hard fought for by Ansay. O'Donnell with the puck now, gets it over to Kalam. Excuse me, that's Miller, number 14. Rams do keep it in the zone. Good play by Casaria. Southwell gets it back to Casaria. Casaria shot on net, just goes wide. Shot, score!
Oh! The rebound goes in from the glove side. I'm
trying
not sure
to see
who
who
got
it was. But he had an absolute perfect rebound. That looks like number 3, Will Neff. He came out of nowhere, and it was the perfect shot. It went wide originally, bounced off the backboard, came right back to Neff.
Now, one of the things Joe did say is he did confirm that it's McDonald in the net.
It is? Okay, yep. Well, that helps out a little bit.
Yeah.
So right now we got Kyle Riley's line out. For the Rams, number 19, Pucciarelli's line. Rams do win that.
Colorado State goal! Scoreboard number 3, Will Neff, with the assist to number 6, Brian Casaria, and number 10, Jared Southwell. Neff from Casaria and Southwell. Rams goal at 2:14.
And there was a huge hit along the boards, and it looks like Noah Miller, a skate came up, and he was on the bench, and he is writhing in pain right now on the bench. He's actually falling down.
Yeah, he's
laying down on the bench, and they're signaling.
Yeah, they're signaling for the medics.
And they're calling a timeout. Something's wrong. Something is actually very wrong right now. We're not sure. but he collapsed in pain. He's gotten up on the bench, but he may have passed out. And again, that's Noah Miller, number 14. I saw the skate came up, and he was just sitting on the bench, and it was a Syracuse player's skate, but he got hit, and they actually called timeout on the play. That's why it stopped, because he fell over in pain.
Well, the medic is simply talking with him at this point. She's not actually working on him, so
Exactly.
that's a good sign.
Huge, really, really good news for the Rams. He seems like he's coherent. He's talking and moving his head.
Well, I mean, as if he was cut by that blade, she'd be bandaging him. Or
exactly. And you know, that's actually a thing. I remember back when I was playing, a skate came up and hit me in the chin, and I didn't even know. I felt it, but I didn't even know I was bleeding until I looked down on my jersey and it was just covered in blood, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, face wounds always bleed badly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not. Yeah. And it wasn't anything like no jugular or anything like that. It was on my chin, but
it's just you have so many capillaries in your face that any kind of cut just bleeds.
Exactly.
So if you actually have some minor trauma, it's really going to bleed. But we still have a stoppage of play here while the medics and the refs make sure that the Ram player is okay.
And that's real good news. As one of the linesmen comes over and gives him a little chat, sees how he's doing, and says, hey, let's play a little hockey now.
The medic just cracked a joke with a big smile on her face, so I think everything's going to be fine. The tension in the Rams bench just decreased greatly, too.
Exactly. And that's good to see, because when I saw him, literally, he collapsed. He went back to the bench to sit down and then collapsed. And that was a scary sight to see. You don't ever want to see that happen to someone.
He has lifted his shirt up, and looks like she's paying attention to his ribs side there for just a second, but it doesn't look as frantic as before. So we're going to get back underway here with 16:48 left to go in regulation. Since we're tied, I better start watching my words, because we may have an extra period.
Get a little free hockey for your Saturday night.
Yeah. We've already had one of those this year.
Exactly. A couple shootouts this year. They've been fun to watch. And a couple good overtime goals as well.
Oh, yeah.
So right now it looks like we got Chandler Yoder's line out for the Rams, along with number 20 Franzes's line. Try saying that 5 times fast.
I'll give you 5 minutes. You probably will.
Syracuse does a good job of clearing that. Gets right past Hassel. Jacobs out there along with Hassel to try to get it. Puck tried to be centered, was tipped. Caught by Blake Davies, and he just decides to pass it out to Schneeberger. Schneeberger tries to get it past a couple defenders, unable to. Syracuse does a good job of playing the man. And we're going to have an icing call on Syracuse, so that's going to come all the way back. Danny Matrzyk's line is going to be out for the Colorado State Rams. Looked like there was a little bit of confusion there. I'm not sure what was going on. We got Franzes's line out there again, of course. You were right. Austin Ansay with the puck now, does a little nifty spin move. Stays with the puck, looks to see who he can pass it to. Decides to just send it around the boards to Nightenbach. Matrzych comes up with it. Passes it back to Nightenbach from his knees, unable to get there. Sent in on net by Matrzych. Easy save for Parker. Sent out to the neutral zone now, back into the Rams zone, and that's going to be another icing play, as that was just before the red line. It's going to come all the way back to Syracuse side. O'Donnell out there at center, along with Franzes. Franzes has been out there for a while because of the multiple icing, but it looks like we got a breakaway right here. Poke checked by number 30, McDonald.
But denied. The net got completely thrown off center, but
I'm not sure. I don't see any hands up for the penalty. I don't believe there was a hooking or a tripping or any type of breakaway penalty, so I don't think there's going to be a penalty shot or anything like that. I think the net was just jarred loose, and that's why the play stopped. So in other words, great play by McDonald's on the poke check. And good job on the Rams defense to not allow.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to have the face-off down here in the Rams defensive zone with 15:20 left to go in regulation. We're tied at 3.
Syracuse decides to just take it down in their zone, regroup, plays it off the boards. More like the windows, actually.
I saw his whole team kind of wince.
He shot that hard right into their direction, so I can understand that. Puck sent into the Rams zone. Rams do get to it first as DeFazio's there. However, that was played off the boards wrong. Sent right out in front of the net to number 11. Good defense by the Rams and a great save by McDonald. Absolutely fantastic save by him, and to have the awareness to hold on to the puck in one of the most awkward saves I've ever seen in my life.
I would think they call that a box turtle on his back maneuver.
Something like that, honestly.
Yeah, that kind of resembled a bit of a turtlesque type of flailing around on their back, but it worked.
Hey, couldn't agree more. Whatever gets the job done. But that shot was by number 11, McNamara, and a beauty of a save by McDonald to keep this game tied. Rams really can't afford another goal scored on them, as well as Syracuse. Both goalies doing a fantastic job right now, being a solid wall. Rams win the faceoff as Riley's with it now. Good centering pass out to Rivard. Rivard tried to get it to Clark, unable to. That was poke checked away. Taken by Syracuse. Nifty move through the legs by number 9, Lambert. Puck just sent into the zone. However, that went out of play originally. Riley wasn't too sure about it and decided to lay the wood against number 16, Bunick. No foul play, though, intended, as the hit was directly after the whistle was blown.
Well, folks, I was asked to go ahead and give a little bit of an announcement. Next Saturday is the Alumni Association game. Next Saturday at 2 p.m. here at Epic. If you'd like more information, please visit the Colorado Rams Hockey Alumni Association page on Facebook or visit CSUhockey.com for more information.
That sounds like a lot of fun to watch.
It could be.
Hopefully they warm up real well so they don't pull anything.
Oh, yeah. It's not a full, from the times I saw it, it looks like they're not going to be doing a full regulation 20-minute period game, but...
and that sounds about right, you know, it's just something that they probably don't want to partake in.
No. I wish I could be here for that. That would be fun. But
that would be a lot of fun.
That's going to be next Saturday right here at Epic at 2 p.m.
Number 19, Pucciarelli for Syracuse Orange, looking a little gimpy after he takes a hit into the boards, favoring that left ankle. Got off on his own power, though, seems to be all right. 13:39 here left in the third period. 3-3 game. Puck dangerously sent right in front of the net. Nightenbach in hot pursuit of number 13, Van Ramsdonk. Nightenbach tripped up just a little bit, unable to get to the puck. Tried to get a centering pass out to Casaria, unable to. Matrzik now in hot pursuit along with Reed, who is number 18, not Will Barber. Puck played off the boards, and Casaria gets there first, unable to handle it, so Reed takes it. Good centering pass to Nightenbach as Nightenbach just tips it away so he can get off the ice. Taken by Casaria. Casaria and Reed are going to sprint off the ice as well as DeFazio and Hassel come in. Anse is going to take a quick break as well. Replaced by Neff and Matrzik, replaced by O'Donnell. Syracuse still in possession of the puck. Shot blocked by Will Neff, taken up by Southwell now. Southwell's got some speed. Brings it wide left, tries to cut in, unable to get anything. Still with it, takes a shot on net, bouncing puck in front of the net, loose puck still. O'Donnell comes up with it.
Yep. Oh.
Good chance for the Rams right there. Shot on goal, blocker, saved by Parker. Great save. O'Donnell with the puck, send right out in front. Southwell just unable to get it. O'Donnell with the puck now, gets it back to Neff, Southwell, O'Connor, and Gebby all trying to get to the puck at once. Fought over it for the boards for a while. Shot on goal, just wide. Sent by Hassel, and looks like we're going to have a power play for Syracuse. I'm not quite sure what I saw. Maybe too many men on the ice while they played the puck, unfortunately, which is a bad penalty for the Rams to take right now. Neff is incredibly unhappy about that.
Yeah, but he's back in his second home.
Exactly. He's got his name scratched in the walls there, but I think he'd rather take it for something a little bit more profound than too many men on the ice.
Sure.
And I'm not positive that's what it is. I just didn't see him do anything. That was my guess. Riley's being sent off the ice now enthusiastically by one of the linesmen. Hunter Clark originally was there to take the faceoff, replaced by Rivard now. Franzis there as well. And that seems to be the lineup for
Rams
power
penalty
plays.
is number 3, Will Neff, 2 minutes for interference. Neff, 2 minutes for interference. Colorado State penalty at 8:12.
So the Zebras saw something we didn't up here. There was interference, not too many men on the ice.
Well, they're focused on things we're not.
Oh, exactly. Big hit there by Hunter Clark. Shot on net and saved by McDonald.
It bounced off McDonald's leg pads, fell flat right in front of him, so he just smothers it up, stops the clock with 11:20 to go in regulation.
1:32 left on the penalty kill for the Rams as Neff is still in the box. Looks like Chandler Yoder's line is going to be out there as Franzis' line is still out there. Puck stolen by Ben Joseph. Ben's got some speed to him as well. Sent right out in front of the net. Good defense by the Rams, however they had a chance. Syracuse just couldn't quite handle the puck down as McDonald really was out of place there as he tried to make a save. Huge defensive stand there by the Rams. Syracuse still in possession with the puck. Just turned it over. Ben Joseph makes a good pass to Hassel. Hassel shot on net, tipped high. Parker thought he had that, and he checked his glove to see if there was a hole in it. So Casario with the puck now. Decides to play it off the boards. Ben Joseph gets switched out with Matrazik. Ansay on the ice as well, along with Kalam. 35 seconds left on the penalty. Syracuse with it. Shot on net. Rebound right out in front of the net, but good defensive stand there by Kalam. As Alex Aguirre tried to take that shot and get his own rebound, just unable to. They're going to take a few seconds here and set up really quick. 15 seconds left on the power play for Syracuse. Austin Ansay flying up the ice. McDonald plays the puck behind the net, gets back into position, and just like that, it looks like we're going to have a clean penalty kill for the Rams, and a huge one at that. 9:45 left in the game, 3-3, full strength. Connor with the puck now decides to just take it up himself. He's going to keep it still. Van Riemsdonk with the shot. Good save there by McDonald. Actually can't even find the puck himself. There we go, found it. And it's pretty funny, a lot of goalies can lose pucks in their padding and they just literally cannot feel where it is. So they do a little dance, do a little jig, try to figure out where the puck is. Hopefully it just bounces out.
Yeah, where does it drop? Where does it fall loose?
Exactly. So we got the captain DeVitro out there for Syracuse along with O'Donnell. Puck still is in the Rams zone, full strength though. Syracuse player loses his stick as Neff tried to make a defensive stop. Puck flies high, way over McDonald's helmet. He makes a save there after he makes a stick save initially, decides to just hold on to it. Shot fired from number 19, Pucciarelli, who actually was favoring his ankle and still is looking like he's a little gimpy. He's not 100% at all, as he's really favoring that left leg.
And we see McDonald doing his skate loop there.
Exactly.
This time it was stick side.
And I will promise you, unless something goes horribly wrong, he will not break that. It's almost a superstition where you just don't break it until, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the thing.
Sure.
And there's a lot of times where, hey, maybe one day he has 6 goals scored on him or something like that. Switches it up a little bit, see if something else works. But it's been working for him the last couple games. He's been a solid goaltender.
I have a feeling he's been doing it longer than just these last couple games.
Oh, for sure. Habits take a while to form. Good block there by Casaria. Puck taken by Rivard. Rivard dumps it all the way across ice to Hunter Clark. Hunter whiffs on a pass.
Well, he didn't really have anyone to pass to. I think it was more if he fakes a pass.
Exactly. So Riley keeps it in along with Ben Joseph as the only Ram trying to get in there with 3 Syracuse Orange all around him. Puck, however, was kept in by number 25, Matrozik. Mishandled by Syracuse.
Just under 8 minutes left to go in regulation, and we are still tied at 3.
Puck taken by Knightenbach. Knightenbach just decides to dump it in, sent around the boards. Big hit there by Matrozik. Ben keeps the puck in. Huge hit by Danny Matrozik, and that's going to be a penalty on the Rams.
Yeah, that arm went straight up.
As he absolutely hammered number 36, Luke Cato. And Luke Cato is one of the bigger guys on the team. He's 6'3", and he was flattened.
Well, if you're going to hammer somebody, pick one of the bigger guys.
Pick on someone your own size, Matrozik coming in at 6'1", so not too much shorter. But again, doesn't seem too happy about that call either.
See, to me, that's just guy logic.
I didn't hit him that hard.
I didn't hit him that hard, and besides, he's bigger than me. Come on.
That seems like, man, that brings back flashbacks of when I was a boy, and I got a brother at home, and if anything happened, I would be the one to get in trouble, and I'd be like, I didn't hit him that hard.
Older brother?
Younger brother. So I'd be the one that gets in trouble.
Oh, yeah. The oldest brother always gets in trouble.
Always. Yeah, I wish I had an older brother to blame, but nope.
Yeah.
It's always me.
Yeah, I've been there.
And, I'm sure I did hit him a little harder than I said, but I pleaded my case nonetheless.
But Mom, Dad said as long as I didn't see it.
Rams penalty is on number 25,
waited till he
Danny
turned his back.
Matrozik. 2 minutes for roughing Matrozik. 2 minutes for roughing Colorado State penalty at 12:29.
Yeah, I got a lot of that. I misunderstood Dad when he's like, as long as I don't want to see you hit your sister. All right, well, turn your back.
Turn your back then, exactly. Misplayed there by Syracuse. .122 left here on the power play for Syracuse. It's a big penalty kill for the Rams. See if they can keep this up. Franzes was right in front of the puck, right in front of the net, asking for the puck. Couldn't quite get it to him. Puck almost bounced off of McDonald into his own net.
There's some nice passing there, but thankfully they didn't have anybody in proper position to take advantage of it.
Good defense by the Rams right now, really strong. Good defense by Casaria as he was able to fall down and still get the puck away from a potential goal scorer. Right now, puck gets out to Matthew Jacobs. Jacobs just scanning the area, seeing what he can do. Decides to finally pass it to Corcoran, to Jacobs. Jacobs back to Corcoran. Shot on net, blocked again by Casaria. Shot was by Alex Aguiar.
Casaria is not afraid to sacrifice his body for that block.
Not at all. Puck sent right in front of the net.
But
Save, rebound, bouncing puck still. And finally cleared by the Rams with 15 seconds left in that penalty. That was huge for them. Good defense again by the Rams.
I don't know, but I'm starting to get that feeling this could come down to a shootout.
I agree with that. They're both playing hard, but right now I feel like Syracuse has a little bit of an edge as they've been in the offensive zone much longer than the Rams have. However, the penalty is killed. McDonald decides to just save the puck and land on it. 5:20 left here in regulation. I was going to say in the game, in regulation.
Now, there's still plenty of hockey left in regulation here for either team to take advantage of it.
Oh, no doubt.
But the way this period has just gone, it's very evenly matched, or at least it seems to be.
Well as Syracuse is playing on offense right now, CSU is playing just as good on defense, and they're slamming the door shut on them. There's a few opportunities that I really thought were going to be really good for them, and CSU slammed the door shut on them. Face-off won by the Rams. Rams in possession of it now. Just over 5 minutes left in regulation. Rams fighting along the boards, end up getting it to center ice. And looks like that's going to be an icing call, as the Rams were just unable to get there in time. So Rams unable to make a line change, but Syracuse will. Looks like Van Ramsdonk, his line's out there along with Kyle Riley's. Syracuse comes away with the face-off. Not cleanly at all, though. It was caught and taken by Syracuse. However, we have a charge up by the Rams as Ben Joseph flies in there to try to get the puck, unable to, but Rivard was there. Just misplays it, though. However, Van Ramsdonk is coming in hot with the puck, tips it off, and good defense again by the Rams, but a hand pass by Kyle Riley. So with that, we're going to have a face-off taken in the Ram zone once again. And I believe we're going to have a timeout now called by Colorado State. So we got a couple minutes to kill here now, and I believe this is actually a good timeout called by Jeff DeGree, the head coach, just because you got 4:30 left in the game, 3-3 game left in regulation, 3-3, and they've been on defense for a long time now, and you really got to start pushing and trying to get those turnovers, trying to get, capitalize on the play the best you can. And I think that's just what he's going to tell him, draw up a couple plays. Hey, this is what we got to do. We got to get our goal scorers out there. We got to get off the defensive side of the puck and really try to push offense, score a goal, let's go home. That's what I think is the biggest thing for him. And I think that's a good timeout because you got 4 minutes. You got plenty of time to establish a game plan. And then just on the opposite side, you got Syracuse Orange saying the exact same thing, saying, hey, we've been in the offensive zone for a long time. Let's keep it there. Linesman now saying, hey, let's head back, play some hockey, let's get going. And crowd's getting into it now, actually.
A little bit.
So because of that icing earlier, Kyle Riley's line was unable to make a change, and I think that's also a good reason why Jeff would call that timeout, because he had some tired legs on the ice. And Franzes got kicked out, so that's going to be replaced. He's going to be replaced by Hayward. Syracuse comes away with the faceoff. Nightenbach steals it, however, gets the pass out to Ben Joseph. Ben Joseph just unable to keep it in. Puck comes back out to the neutral zone, sent back into the Ram zone. Pass taken all the way by Ben Joseph. And somehow finds its way into Syracuse zone, just stayed there for a quick second. No icing called on the play. Rams make a line change. Puck comes out to Will Neff. Will Neff almost runs into his own player, Hassel. Dodges him, however, loses the puck in the process. Neff does find the puck again. Matruzik and Knightenbach finally get off the ice. They seem like they were on there for 5 minutes. 3:30 left in the game. Puck just slides under Southwell. He gets the puck, though, however. Finds O'Donnell all the way across the ice. Centering pass to Neff. Neff backhand! Just wide. I thought that went in from this angle.
I did too. From this angle, I thought he had it glove side in.
Still a 3-3 game. 3:17 left in the game. DeFazio with the puck now. Decides to pass it to number 15, O'Donnell. All the way back to DeFazio. DeFazio looking to see his options. Just throws it down the board to O'Donnell. O'Donnell with a good move right there. Gets it right out in front. Centering pass to Southwell. Southwell still fighting. And Parker's been a brick wall. He is showing what he's made of tonight. He's done a really good job making those saves. Southwell does get it back to O'Donnell to DeFazio. DeFazio decides to just slap it in, and as he was being pestered by McNamara. Fought over in the boards. Can't quite see who has it right now. Looks like Syracuse comes away with it. Just decide to send it down so they can make a quick line change. And McDonald didn't really pass it to anyone. But it was taken by Kalam to DeFazio. DeFazio pit-pocketed by Syracuse. Syracuse now does get it to number 23, Connor. Puck was blocked, didn't even actually make it to McDonald. Puck goes high and over the boards for a quick stoppage of play. So with that, the puck's going to come actually out to neutral zone. Rams do win the faceoff cleanly. Clam decided to just pass it to Miller, and it's a good sign to see Miller out there. My goodness. He was the one that collapsed earlier. And whatever it was, he seems to be all right because he's back out there, which is a really, really good sign. Hunter Clark with the puck now. Makes a good spin move, just gets poke checked, but River picks up his slack. River tries to get a centering pass out to Clark, and Parker was right there. And it looks like a hand pass again. Quick line change coming for both teams. Faceoff's going to come to the neutral zone, right outside Syracuse's zone. Matruzik out there, along with the captain, DeVitro. Syracuse comes away with the puck. Knightenbach in hot pursuit. Matruzik was lined up for a hit, but Corcoran saw him just in the nick of time. DeVitro plays it off the boards. McDonald comes out of his net to play the puck and does so. And that puck is sent into the net by number 6, Ben Farrow. So that's going to come out to looking like center ice.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it was shot through the neutral zone. 1:05 left in regulation, 3-3, all tied up here. O'Donnell out there along with Van Ramsdonk. Van Ramsdonk flying up the ice, trying to make a move. Does so, gets it out to Farrow. Farrow with a shot, does not even make it through. Neff felt that.
Well, I don't think either team really wants to go to overtime.
Shot on goal, but perfect view for McDonald as he makes the glove save. Decides to hold on to it, 44 seconds left in regulation. And we're going to get the timeout from Syracuse now with 44 seconds left. And I believe we're just going to get the same speech as, hey guys, keep it out of our zone, put it in their zone, put it in the back of the net. .44-2 still left in the game. Plenty of time for either team to really make a move. And it looks like we have Matrazik's line out for the Rams, and I'm trying to see, I believe it's going to be Van Ramsdonk. His line is coming out for Syracuse Orange here. Both goaltenders having a solid night, both number 30, and both letting in 3 goals. Pretty equal night here for both the teams. Now, Syracuse did have that goal that actually was disallowed early on in the second period because of goaltender interference. So the linesmen think they've had enough time to talk over whatever they want to talk over. Get ready for puck drop. Van Ramsdonk and Riley both out. Face-off won cleanly by the Rams. Pass to Hunter Clark. Hunter Clark touches it, and that's going to be icing with 37 seconds left in the game. We'll see if Syracuse wants to make a move. They were barely out there at all, so it looks like they're going to keep the lines the same as CSU is unable to change. Kyle Riley having a conversation with Killam. Hayward's going to take the face-off now. Backhand shot did not get through. It was a backhand. It went right to Van Ramsdonk, and it looked like he was going to have a clean shot, but unable to get there. Hunter Clark went after it, along with Cotto. Puck sent through. Good chance for Syracuse, and just unable to capitalize on that as there's 5 seconds left, and it looks like we're going to get some free hockey here. Barring an absolute miracle, and just like that, as we hear the buzzer, we're going to get some free hockey here with 5 minutes of 4-on-4 overtime hockey, and if nothing happens there, we're going to go into a shootout.
Oh, yeah, this will be fun.
And there's not going to be any break here. It's just going to seem like there's a quick timeout, no redoing the ice, no 20-minute intermission, nothing like that.
No, they've got a 2-minute, kind of a 2-minute intermission, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Exactly. And this is just to where they really get their game plan and everything like that. And again, I'm not using exact quotes at all, but hey, don't let them score. Let's score first. Let's go home. Now, that is not an exact quote again. 9:55 here, just about 10 p.m. Linesmen all huddled up as well. And again, both goalies having a solid night tonight.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. They were both, well, they each gave up 3 points, but they were both had multiple saves, cat-like reflexes.
And a lot of good glove saves. I know we were talking earlier tonight about how really Syracuse thought they had a little bit of a weakness found out in McDonald's top side, going high glove side or high blocker side, but McDonald fixed that quick because he made a lot of good glove saves early. A couple of the Rams are asking, hey, are we going to switch sides or not? And it does look like they're going to. And actually the linesmen just shake their head no. So goalies are going to stay in their respective zones that they were in the third period. McDonald does his, hey, let's skate back and forth real quick, and looks like we're going to get overtime underway with O'Donnell's line out there. And the captain, DeVitro's line out there as well. 5 minutes, 4-on-4 hockey. This is where it gets exciting. Casario wins the faceoff. Decides to just dump it in, send it in the zone as Neff is in hot pursuit and actually intercepts the pass. looking to see if he can get anything. Good move there by Neff. Shot high. Just got a shoulder on it. Was Parker. Clean shot through as McDonald sees it the entire way and decides to just hold on to it. Face-off coming in the Rams zone. Franzes, DeFazio, and Matrzyk's line up out there. Puck won by the Rams. And Matrzych actually ends up with it. Matrzych has speed. He's coming down the lane. Tries to throw something in front of the net and unable to do anything.
Looks like Parker's wrist got tweaked there. He dropped his stick before the play was even completely finished.
Exactly, and he's shaking that wrist, making sure everything's intact and seeing how he's doing. He's doing a little walk right now too, moving that hand around. Looks to be all right. You know, I've noticed both goaltenders wearing number 30 tonight, and they both like to do the skate back and forth thing.
Interesting.
And it looks like O'Donnell's line's going to be out there now. And Franzes. Face-off won by Hassel. Hassel with a shot, deflected wide. Neff is going to get to the puck first. He sends it, tries to send it around the boards. Nothing doing there, though. Killam gets the puck, sends it out to Hassel. Hassel was saying, hey, I see O'Donnell right in front of me, but Hassel gets the puck nonetheless, and puck just squeaks by him. We got a 1-on-2, really, so nothing doing there as O'Donnell gives him a little shove and gets the puck back. Will Neff with the puck now. Slapped at by number 23, Connor. Connor actually comes away with the puck. Puck taken by number 14, Jacobs. Syracuse still in possession of the puck, sent right in front. Neff actually had a deflection, but it got his own deflection.
I think for half a second he forgot that wasn't the goal net.
It honestly looked like that. I mean, he had the angle, and it looked like he almost took a mini shot.
Yeah.
So DeFazio was flying up the ice, deflected way into the roof. That actually went over the net. Our net literally goes to the top of the ceiling, and it went over the net and out of play. So that's going to be taken in, the faceoff, is going to be taken in Syracuse's zone. Southwell out there as well as Van Ramsdonk. Ben Joseph out there in hot pursuit of the puck, trying to get it. Not able to, so Syracuse still in possession. Shoots the puck around the net. Ben Joseph about to get there and does so, gets it to Casaria. Casaria to DeFazio. DeFazio tried to get it, but it was deflected. However, Ben Joseph comes up with it still. Gets a nice centering pass to Southwell, goes right through his legs. And good defense there by the Rams. Southwell actually comes away with it and decides to just dump it in there as the Rams were looking tired. Good shift for the Rams, though, as they got some offense out there. Just missed a pass from Joseph to Southwell. Puck turned over. Ansay's going to get it. Takes a shot. That was deflected twice before Parker, which looked like in slow motion, falls on it. 2:12 left in overtime.
Will either team put something else on the board, or are we going to go to a shootout? That seems to be the question right now.
In all honesty, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of good defense from both teams as well as solid goaltending. So this will be fun to watch, but Hassel takes an awkward bounce and finds it, puts the puck on net, sort of. Goes wide. I think he was looking for a pass. He does get the puck back, though. And it looks like he wasn't able to keep it in, so it's going to come back out to the neutral zone. got number 17, Hayward, out there along with number 16, Ben Joseph, take the face-off. Syracuse came away with that, but CSU Rams take over quickly. Casari out there decides to just dump it in. And Ben Joseph is going to get there first before he's hammered by number 6, Ben Farrow. Puck kept in on a good play by DeFazio. Joseph sends it around the boards as he tried to get it to Neff. Neff unable to. And delayed offsides by the Rams. They get onside before they try to make a play. Ben Joseph still out there along with Casari, DeFazio, and Southwell.
Coming up on a minute left in overtime.
Exactly, and Rams keeping a short shift. And with that, it looked like McDonald wanted to make a play, just unable to. He wanted to pass it behind the net, but thought better of it. We got 1:04 left in overtime.
Now with regulation, or with the shootout, for those of you who don't know, they keep going until they have a victor. If it means 20 or 30 rounds, they'll keep going.
And we'll be here every step of the way.
Yeah. The record so far for us filming was 12.
Yep.
And that was last year.
I was going to say, I'm not sure I was there for that one, but I heard about it.
No, you weren't, but it took 12 rounds last year.
Good save by number 28, Riley, and he's feeling that one. And he takes another shot. Riley is being an absolute warrior right now.
Oh,
no! With 36 seconds left.
Number 36 for Syracuse gets the game-winning goal in.
It looked like Riley actually tipped it a third time, and McDonald had a clean look at it, but it was tipped by Riley, so he was out of position, which is a devastating loss.
Oh, damn it.
That's I don't know what else to say other than a devastating loss for the Rams.
That was hard fought, and I really thought we were going to end up in a shootout, but with 36.2 seconds to go in overtime, Syracuse wins it 4-3.
This is one of my favorite parts of the game. No matter what,
I love this.
There's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser, and at the end of the game, they're all friends.
Yeah.
They're all happy with each other. They're all happy with the way the game came out. Not too many injuries.
At 4:24 of the overtime period for the game-winning goal, number 36 for Syracuse, Luke Cato. Cato unassisted, Orange goal at 4:24.
And again, great game by both goalies, honestly.
Absolutely.
And that was a fun game to watch. I was hoping for a shootout. Just didn't go that way tonight. 4-3 here. The end result as Cato gets the game winner.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. All right, folks, we will be back on Thursday as Arizona State comes to town. I'm going to get you over here so you can see the Rams do their tribute to the fans. So we'll be back on air Thursday night for Rams versus Arizona State. And then on Friday and Saturday night, Arizona comes to town. So we got an exciting week of hockey next week. Hope you tune in. Thanks so much for watching tonight. From myself and Josh and Mark, the house announcer, thank you again so much. We will be back on Thursday. Everybody have a great week. Take care of yourself. It's going to be nearly 60 degrees here tomorrow, so get outside and have some fun. And we'll be back with you on Thursday. Thanks, everybody.